G'day, mate. Welcome to this quick introduction to Biter Battles, and this one's slightly different. This is for the Biter Battles Champions. So, a couple of things about Biter Battles. We're going to go over these as quickly as possible. So, Biter Battles is a PvEVP. Yes, it is indirect combat, because Factorio is really not designed for direct combat, considering behemoth biters have like over 3,000 hit points and a player has 250. Yeah, things don't scale up evenly for PvP. But the way we got around this was Biter Battles with, PvEVP. So what you have to do in Biter Battles is you have to make science. We're going to cover science in a second. Make science packs. Those science packs you can either put in your own lab. Once they're in your own lab, you can use them for research. Research will obviously give you access to new technologies. Upgrade your existing technologies. Bigger bullets, better bullets, faster bullets, more explosive bullets. All those normal things we have in Factorio. You can go all the way up to lasers and flamers if you want, but at the same time, the other team is also teching up. They're also increasing their technology. They're also finding more effective ways to deal with the biters themselves. On top of that, each team has a GUI, we're going to cover that in just a second, up the top left-hand corner, which they can use to throw any science packs they have in their inventory across the river to the other side. When throwing them across the river to the other side's biters will increase in two numbers. One is their evolution, the other is their threat, okay? Higher the evolution, we've all dealt with evolution before, bigger and badder evolution is obviously bad for the poor little engineer. Higher threat is, think of threat as more of a gauge of how many biters are on their way. How many biters are scheduled to come and ruin your day. Your one objective for each team is to protect the silo. Only protect the silo, nothing else really matters. Obviously, if you happen to live a little bit longer at the same time, that's definitely a bonus. Now, being that this is the Biter Battles Champions tournament, there's a couple of rule changes. First off, matches are 3v3, okay? Plus, there's an extra team player, which is entirely optional. That team player can sit on the lovely island in the middle of the map. Whilst they're sitting in the middle of the map, they can obviously be in Discord, they can yell at their team, notice mistakes. At the same time, they can view a limited area of what the other team on the other side of the river is doing. Yes, the two teams are separated by a lovely river across the middle, which is non-landfillable, non-traversable, nothing can shoot across it. The teams are 100% immune from one another. On top of that, each match in the Biter Battles Championships has an away team and a home team. The home team gets 3 advantages. One is to choose which side of the map they want to play on. Not that it really matters, both sides are mirrored 100%, so they're exactly the same. They get to re-roll the map twice. So if they're not happy with how the map rolled, they can choose to re-roll it. And the other option they get is they get to choose a starter pack. We're going to come back to starter packs in just a second. So, biters are bad, number 1. Number 2, protect your silo. Number 3, there's one other change to increase the speed of these championship rounds, is after 2 hours of gameplay, Armageddon mode will be activated. Armageddon basically scales up evolution from whatever it is to 100% very, very quickly. 100% Evo is bad. Very, very bad, especially in Biter Battles, which the evolution can scale past 100%, I should mention, because, it's a battle of championships. One team must survive, one team must fail. On top of that, as I said, they've already removed artillery and the atomic bomb. There's also no landmines, and of course, there's no landfill. There's no cliffs on the map. One other thing is, or two other things, is the game can be paused if somebody's having connection issues, and also the game speed can be lowered if the teams start running into UPS problems. Lastly, we have a clear corpses command. The corpses automatically magically disappear every 15 minutes because, well, there's a lot of corpses on the map. So, starter pack choices. We have the regular, the science, the robot, and the combat. So as we can see, the different starter packs are designed to accelerate that early game, get it up and running a lot faster. There are definitely pros and cons to different starter packs. All depends on how the two teams are training, what sort of packs they're training with. One of the other things with this particular round of championships is the Behemoth League is big and nasty and has no blueprints. The Biter League does have blueprints. So the goodies chosen in the starter packs appear in these 3 chests for each team to grab out their required items. They do have that silo to protect. There is a limited amount of defenses around the silo to start with. Also, there is guaranteed 3 gun turrets to protect the lovely rocket silo, along with random guns with random amounts of ammo around the outside. Again, that depends on the gods of RNG. On top of that, both teams have an exactly identical mirrored map. So we can see the iron between the two of them is mirrored, copper, coal, so on and so forth. There is a certain amount of dedicated resources to start with, along with a mixed patch. The mixed patch, the resources are much more dense. You know, we're talking 1,000 plus per tile here compared to 600 over here, 500. So much more dense, but the catch is it's mixed. Lastly is we have this as this lovely GUI up here that lets me take science packs out of my inventory and throw them to the other team. On top of that, you can choose to throw a fish. If you throw a fish across to the other team, you will be able to see what the other team sees for 45 seconds per fish. There are many fish, get much spy time. So with all that said, we should probably cover biter pathfinding really quickly. So as we already covered, there are no cliffs on the map, and both sides of the map are perfectly mirrored. So we can see every iron patch, every coal patch, every rock, every little bit of water matches one side to the other side perfectly. But at the far end of the map, on both the north and the south, you're going to find that's where the biters live. Now the biters do not directly path for the silo, because that would be boring. You just build all your defenses across the front of the wall. What the biters actually do is they are sent to path across the map to a random location. It could be directly in front of your base, it could be to the far east or the far west, and then once they're sent out there, that's the point when they're actually sent towards the silo. So in Biter Battles Championships, at least you will find that often biters will come and flank bases. You have been warned, it does make the game much more interesting, but with this quick 6.5-7 minute introduction out of the way, let's get on to today's shoutcast.
So go to BBChampions.org. First map is on the
cards.
Mystic's, yeah. So they have a little bit to choose.
Oil is important.
Whether or not
flamethrowers work. Fire kills all biters.
Fireworks.
There we go. First match.
That's it.
Okay, so we have a little bit of iron, a little bit of stone, a little bit of copper. The iron is on the wrong side of the wall, and mixed patches. We're going with the gravy patches.
Yep, and they're keeping the combat pack. I'm gonna put that up on the screen for a minute. Pied Piper, Chrono, and Clutch for Team North, which is Mysticlutchpipe, and then Zorky, Bloke, and Friendly Fire for Team South, which is Green Science Dutch.
Has the packet with the robots ever been picked? Yes.
Yeah.
We were shocked.
I think once. Yeah.
Once, twice? Not often.
Not often. 7 guns plus 3 on the silo. Not a ton.
And ammo
but they chose
is...
combat. They chose the combat, which means they get another 18 guns in their pocket and a bunch of ammo. So.
And the guns on the wall don't have a lot of ammo at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to see power either on the right-hand side or the left-hand side directly below coal. Somebody took the patch and just chopped it.
Yep. There's 408 ore that's sticking outside the line that they did.
That's what happens when you have blunt scissors.
Yeah, blunt scissors. They didn't have sharp scissors.
Yeah.
There's not kids. There's nothing safer than sharp scissors. Now look, Factorio is the 4th team member for Mysticlutchpipe. Wibbert is the coach for Green Science South.
Oh. Have you seen Pipe Clutch Mystic logo?
No, I didn't look at it. Oh, that's neato.
So far, they're winning. That's definitely the best logo.
I like it. I mean, there's something pretty iconic about the big steel axe, right? That steel axe looks gangster, right?
Yeah, it looks like PvP combat. Let's be honest.
Yeah, this logo, it looks like all the science colors are thrown into a human skull, right?
Yeah, with a whole bunch of circuits, lots of circuits.
Looks like the miner's outfit, because it looks like they've got some headgear on too. Nose is smashed in. That's a flat nose right there. That's like a mixed martial artist nose. Feel the veteran mixed martial artists are breathing out of their mouth by, even though they have good cardio, they breathe out of their mouth just because their nose has been smashed in so many times.
Combat seems to be picked in 90% of games I've watched. Combat is fairly regular, although Baguette...
It is as of late. It is as of late. I've seen more combat than not.
Baguette likes regular. Really likes the regular. Because that gives you a bunch of miners you can craft very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Right, we should probably do a prediction. Start prediction. Who wins? North versus South. 30 minutes. Spend those channel points. Sorry, redistribute those channel points at will. Predictions are open.
See, look how many gears it gives you. You got a lot of options with those gears.
Wrong button.
A lot. 2,000 iron, 1,000 gears, which is huge, and then 700 greens. That's great.
The only things you can craft early on is power, and electric miners.
And if you know what kind of map you want, you can get going on a smelting line real quick and not have to almost bypass your burner smelter.
Yeah,
or close to it.
You have to get the furnaces up and running. And same story, you're better off putting it in miners. Hi, Beagot. How you doing? So what are we waiting on? You have 5 minutes from now to start. Please inform us when you're ready beforehand. Okay. So we're waiting on time.
Get my timer ready.
You haven't set up that capture that captures the time in the top left-hand corner and just displays it on the screen for you, clown?
I like a big timer. I like a
you
big
just stretch it out. Stretch it out. Just have a second game capture.
Big old timer.
And,
big old timer.
And just capture the one in game and then stretch it out across the bottom. And that way you know it's always right.
Ready. All right. Team North is ready. I like the impact font.
Diagnosed with COVID. Nice, that sucks.
1 minute left.
Iliander, teams picked and map picked yet? Yep, everything's been picked. So Big Got on the bright side, Clowntown, who I'm shoutcasting with today, he is getting over COVID. He is beating out Omicron right now, which means when he's fully over it, he can say that he is better than Optimus Prime, and he beat Omicron. Optimus didn't. Optimus died.
Hey, last week...
Unicron. Yep.
Last week, it would have been so much better to have a short match, but that one went 2 hours 15, and I was really not having a good. I was not having a good day. I was struggling through that whole thing.
Yeah, he was struggling hard from about the 50-minute hour in.
Yeah, it was rough. And I was going, maybe it'll be a 15-minute match. It'll be one of those quick ones. Wrong. We'll see. All right, here we go. And go time. Here we go.
And my shout was in all caps. Piper throws down a solar panel and runs away.
Yep, throws down a solar panel. May as well. Yep.
That's where power is if you want it. Bloke is. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense.
All right, Mysticlutchpipe definitely has a plan for science. Look at them load it all up. You know what they're gonna do.
So combat pack. Have you pressed alt mode?
I did.
Starts with enough resources you can craft some science and a lab. So they've thrown all their starting resources into making. Not enough science packs. Not nearly enough. And meanwhile, South is going and they're grabbing the iron ore. The direct iron ore. Whilst they can. Oh my god, oil is right there.
Yep.
Well, you can bring that in the back of the base fairly easy. And Pied Piper is grabbing trees whilst he can.
Yeah, oil. That's good. If we get that far. Oh, and look up north. We've also pulled
more oil.
More oil.
That's a lot harder to get hold of.
Yep. Be a little risky.
My dad had it 2 weeks ago, so it's probably okay. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've avoided all cases of.
I don't know what that
COVID
debug message is. I have to ask Fire Razor.
Fire Razor? Why does it keep saying?
Yeah.
Adjusted real number of players by 1 spies, total 6.
All right. Both teams.
Do we have too many on the island?
Maybe.
Sorry. Okay, it's just fixed for the next version. No idea what it means, but it's fixed.
I guess I have my answer. So there you go. All right. They have about the same number of burner cities started.
You think so?
What's North going for here? South has a few more, but North is diversifying a little bit into copper.
Yeah, and North doesn't have to run for theirs.
Yeah.
It's literally one on top of one another.
Yep. Bloke's doing some logistics around the wall.
It's the first 3 biters. Just hit them with a... Don't waste your shotgun shells. Get in there with a pickaxe. Okay, so South is going to try and grab the iron. I have about iron.
I have 6,000 hours in Factorio. I've swung my pickaxe at a biter 0.0
No. He finally did it when myself and Clowntown... Exclamation mark.
I don't think I did.
Biter battles. If you want to see the playlist, he swung his pickaxe when he was fighting biters with me.
I don't remember that. You have to get a clip. I have to get a clip of that.
There's whole videos there.
Pillbox without an air gap. What's up, Lucas?
Yeah, air gap is highly recommended. But both teams are going for the solid iron. They're not letting the biters have it.
Toon says Clipper didn't happen. I like the assembler down to help with gears. The entity that consumes the entity that consumes the most gears is the player. The whole game. You have so many gears that you need to do all your handcrafting in a game of Factorio. It shortcuts your work so much to always have a stash of gears.
Okay, so South has put power on the coal patch. North is still running off 1 solar panel.
So if you're a new player, even if you're not speed running, this is a good idea. Throw down 1 or 2 of those machines, hand feed them with iron, and have a stack of gears that you can kind of help you with your handcrafting. That, and I also do a copper coils, the little cables.
Yeah.
So it shortcuts your...
Doesn't matter. You don't need the green circuits. It's just the coils.
Just the coils. Green circuits will go way faster if you have both of those. Yep.
At Clown, 99% of the gears are used by the workshop. Correct. 1% is used by the player. But early on, it's a lot. It's a lot by the player.
Early on, it's a ton of gears consumed by the player.
Okay. So North has a problem with coal.
Science line is rolling.
It's starting to roll.
Where's their coal? Where's their coal?
There.
Oh, yeah. They could put it. They could put a 4 in there. Put another 4 down there, maybe.
Yeah, they could put some more over there. They could put some probably in the vein between, but they haven't. They're really short on coal.
There's another spot for a 4 right there. You can do a couple of them. Man, I think they should probably. I think I'm waiting to see some group commit to the junk smelters. If there was ever a map that was going to have teams commit to it, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Baguette does the garbage smelters.
Yeah. Somebody find that clip of me swinging a pickaxe. I'm curious now.
Whole video.
A whole video? Oh, yeah.
It's somewhere in the video.
It was at 5,800 hours, and I'm asking you, what key do I press?
You have no weapon, you hold spacebar. Spacebar is the ultimate killer. Except of players. Players, you have to hold C. Unless they're on a different team. At which point, spacebar works.
Tab, C. Oh!
So, friendly fire definitely wants to hold... They definitely want to hold that iron.
Is there a mod that gives these? Good question.
Mod that gives what?
These mixed door patches. But you know how it's kind of
yes. Well,
not-
if you want a challenge, you can install the Dangerous map, which
Yeah, but-
the whole map is ore, and you cannot build on the ore. You got to mine it first.
right, but that's not necessarily this, is it?
No, but you definitely practice your spaghetti skills, hardcore, because you don't have a lot of space to start with.
I think my dog. Radar is on south, and remember how we said the radar's on south. South definitely has a disadvantage
Yeah.
because remember radars start at the clockwise top left and then run clockwise around to do their reveals. So it's a good while before this radar will be effective for south in revealing the map. In fact, it's probably helping to reveal north's map more.
Not less north is part with some fish.
It's called Dangerous.
It sounds cool to try. It is definitely interesting.
Something like that. Steely Gold did a long playthrough of it. He's a savage. You want to ask? You need some assistance and some advice on how to run that mod and how to do it effectively and set stuff up for challenge. Steely Gold. Go hit him up on my
Pete,
Discord.
I don't want to go home now. Wife just called me and said our daughter just got tested positive for COVID. That sucks, Pete.
Go dig deep.
Are you at work? Like, have you already infected everybody at work? Just don't get the call for another 10 minutes till the match is over. Hour and a half. Does the water on the right block off the direction? The water on the left does not. The water on the right...
It's a little sneaky. Yeah.
The water on the right,
part.
I don't know. Friendly fire has grenades. Do they start with grenades? I'm an admin. That's dangerous.
They
I have
do.
a pause
They
button.
do. Don't hit that pause button. They do start with 50 grenades.
Okay, so South is going for the mix patch.
So South also just got... oh, no, they didn't. They've queued grenades. Yep. North is pretty close.
Just left
They've
work.
got 130 to go. 130 reds and a handful of greens to go for...
So, Pete. Oh, you had surgery last week. That's right.
Green science setup coming on North vertical. Look at it. It's different. It took me a minute, but it's going to be a vertical setup, not their usual horizontal one.
Yeah, because they're limited on space. Pete, book into a hotel for a week.
A COVID hotel.
Auntie, you talked before. Small changes to the view of the player. No peeking over the river without fish anymore. Okay. And Imagine. G'day, mate. Welcome. Well, hit the follow button whilst you're here. That way you get notified next time we go live. Very important. Very important. Are you already following? Never mind. Oh, shut up now. Alright, so North is going to go for green science. We're going to see that kick up very shortly. They're going to be automating it, which is different. It's no longer hand-fed. South is going for garbage smelting.
Look here, JD. Click on my ping.
It's a missing pipe. It's the classic missing pipe. Hang on. Has Pipe put in the pipes?
No, remember, it's a different team.
Technically, Pipe hasn't put in the pipes either.
He hasn't. Yeah, they haven't done that either. So last used was Pied Piper down there. He was the guy.
He ghosted him.
So this is exactly why. Okay, Bloke is sitting there right there. He's doing the work. And see if he notices. He looks like he probably found it. Yep, he got it.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
He found it. Good. So those sorts of little mistakes like that, where you leave a pipe out or you turn a bell.
So many matches.
They cost so many matches. They've decided wins and losses, and that's really what the main role of this guy right here. is Wibbert is to watch his teams build and catch those mistakes, or watch out here and watch for biters and say, get moving, go west side. You got biters incoming west side, go Zorky or something.
Well,
a bit of a field general.
I understand there's some issue with the spies have an issue of what they can and can't see. And
is it an issue that needs a tissue or like a real issue?
So, we're on game capture, so I can put this... I can't put this on the screen because Factorio refuses to go into the background. Fine. First, as it is now, players don't see anything from the other side. Terrain, chat, pings, researchers, managers in spectators, meaning he sees terrain, researchers queued, but doesn't see chat, pings, start, finishes, researchers. So the option is, and I think this is what they've done already, is manager has added to force side. Players and managers don't see anything from the other side, terrain, blah, 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 blah. So we fail on the stream hack thing, whatever that means. So it's essentially to reveal the terrain for the other side. For the least. Is it already done as an option in the scenario code, meaning players and managers will see the other side terrain, spawn players' vision, radar's vision, but they'll not see chat pings, nor researchers queued, start, finish, nor ghost copy-paste blueprints. I point out in this case, players will also have vision on the other side, same as managers. I don't understand what Everlord says. That whole section.
So, check this out.
Mm-hmm.
Half of their green science maker appears that it's going to labs, and the other half, the west side, looks like it's going to throws. Interesting, right?
Sure. I wonder if that's just that we didn't calculate enough space to get the belt through.
Maybe. Could totally be, but that would be an interesting strategy if they just said, all right, half of it's going to go. We're going to let one half back up and then go from there, right?
Okay, so South has defined their front line. They have garbage smelting, which they've looped around. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a splitter, so let's back it up. And it doesn't have output, which is very dangerous with a garbage smelter. Actually, it's not really, because if they get stuck doing one item, they'll keep... No, it's a problem. You need to empty them. Garbage smelters need an output.
Yeah. They need a garbage output specifically for... you got to deal with your stone, because stone's going to be a ton of it.
Well, it's not only that...
Right into wall.
It's... The first craft. So if it starts doing iron, it should keep doing iron. No, because it's a smelter. It'll pick up a piece of copper without an issue. Or a piece of stone.
Oh, first feed. There you go, 75 from north to south.
Yeah, that line backed up. That's what it was, Clown. That line you were commenting about just backed up. It's like, okay, well, let's get rid of it.
Yep.
And north has power problems. And
so this wall management is already starting to vex me a little bit, because remember, straight walls save lives.
They do not.
We've got a weird south curve going on. Kind of like a square root math nerd symbol going on here.
Yeah, not even close. Actually, I'm fine. Just not often watching Twitch. Not a problem, Major. Major Nens. There we go.
Asymptotic.
Asymptomatic. Yeah.
No. Asymptotic.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Ever approaching but never touching.
Oh, okay. Maths jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's math nerds. Where's he going with this smelting line? All right, so he's going to do stone and wall. That is that a garbage smelter?
The stone? Friendly Fire's working on?
Yeah. That's
No.
a lot.
That's just bricks.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Unless he does something really unique with coal feeding, he can only feed... I can feed 24 in a straight line. And his coal's right there. There's a drop of coal that those two miners are sitting on.
Yeah, it's only got 9 left. Well, so he's... Talk about this miner right here. He's 7 left. There you go.
Huh? No, expected resources 1 point something. There's plenty of resources there for those 2 coal miners.
Must be maybe the wrong coal miner.
Somebody
also sprinkled some coal all over the field. 102 minutes before. Uh-oh. Look up.
Oh!
Yeah, look at that, sneakies.
That sucks.
Yep, look at that. Yeah, some problems.
Oh, bloke's on the action. Bloke's on the action with a grenade to the feet.
Yep.
Second one.
He's got him.
Oh, and no hit points left.
Look at that.
He went in commando style.
Yep. 16 health on that.
And North is about to have the exact same issue.
Exact
Kobai has
same
called it. Pied Piper in the middle of the mix. North got spitters. South didn't get spitters.
Factorio. Kobai saw it. Good job, team.
So, South's garbage smelter is...
Oh, look here. Another one sneaking around. They're sneaking around to the to sneak in.
So that means that oil on that side is basically useless. Because that'll get hit over and over and over.
Maybe. You have to bring the wall out front and engage them beforehand. You could do that.
You could probably...
There's a hole in the wall. That wall was not closed in.
It was. There were just trees in the way. And I believe the trees got chopped down. So, I think you could probably put some guns here and a radar and lure the biters into that rather than them going around. All depends on how far to the left they go before they get directed towards the base. But the other big catch, and we've seen this map after map after map, is for some reason the biters preference the left side. I don't know why. And we still have no idea if the right-hand side is watered in.
Right. Can't see much of the map. Let's see whether
Spectator
they're...
mode.
Yep.
No, the right-hand side is not watered in. But I'm willing to bet we won't get attacks on the right. 170
170 to south. All right, mediums are on their way.
Hey! So you know that green science build that didn't have enough room and couldn't output on the other side? They fixed it.
Look. Hey, there we go.
And we have another attack on the flank for south. Coming around the corner.
North solved that problem. See what they did?
Yeah, that's a temporary fix at best.
Yeah. Here we go.
Bloke has a small biter problem. No, don't throw him at the biters, throw him at your feet. Okay. Can I have power overlay? No, I can't. Okay.
Good. All right, they're good.
Okay, and friendly fire is dealing with biters continuously, but he is getting...
Does he have wall? Does not have wall.
He's getting
brick.
wall up and running.
Oh, look at that doubling up. That's pretty smart. I don't know that it'll last very long. It'll get burned down pretty quick. But he's got wall now. There you go.
Yeah, but the problem is everything's outputting on one side of the belt. It needs a zigzag.
Yeah, he needs to go chop that belt in half and put them on both sides.
And bloke is still having problems with biters flanking. And they're about to have an attack in the front.
Friendly fire's going to get that one done.
Guns are handling most of it. And nobody's feeding Burner City. At all. It just got a touch of coal in all the ones.
Mediums are popping in.
Ouch! That's gonna hurt.
It is. If they're still relying on guns, that ammo is going to go down pretty quick.
How much of a preference is it for attacks on the left? High.
I don't know, man. Well, we don't have good data, but it feels like a 70-80%. Feels pretty so
excluding the attacks in the front of the base, you're gonna have, yeah, like Clown said, 7 or 8 attacks on the left to
1 to 2 on the right.
2 to 3 on the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a
like a
very
high
high
ratio.
preference. Yeah.
Yep.
And funnily enough, the silo is technically more on the right side of the middle of the map.
Yep.
Okay, so North has iron smelting, copper smelting, running their science. I haven't even looked at their science. It's
North's
pretty
doing a pretty good
stock
job.
standard for now.
Yeah. North's doing a pretty good job. They're going to get through fast inserters pretty easy.
Well, they're
Without
doing heavy armor,
Yeah.
then fast inserters, and then it'll be the choice. Obviously, military science, probably, but it's whether they go down engines, fluid handling, oil processing, flammables, flamethrower, or not. South is dealing with biters left, right, and center, and they're about the same point as the tech tree. Maybe one research behind.
Yep. Got their heavy armor going.
And their garbage smelter is running, but they're not using it fast enough. At all.
Looks backed up. Let's see where it's going.
Well, the ore's not backed up, so it's technically fine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like, the
Now
plate
they're
and
putting down
everything's backed
here
up.
comes some green science. They finally filled in. They went and filled in the wall over here. They don't have any guns
Nah,
on it.
that's enough. That'll stop them. That'll stop the biters dead. Dead in their tracks.
Stop it for a while. Be all right.
And Friendly Fire's going to go over and answer the question, does that close in or... No, he's going for the goal. Never mind. It's one more chunk. Just walk, like, 20 more tiles, then you'll know. Does that lock off or not?
Yeah.
Or Friendly Fire's getting grenades up and running on that coal patch. That's not exactly close. I mean, whilst his wall build is about to possibly get eaten...
So you got lucky that
he's
they
here in
stayed
time.
on the wall.
Just.
Yeah, they stayed on the wall just a little longer. I think he got a little lucky on that one. Because if they had all broken through on with one hole in the wall, it would have been bad news bears.
Yeah, and wooden boxes don't last long under biter teeth.
And all right.
So anyway, actually shot red arrow and biter battles, or does it only get made for military science? People do shoot it occasionally, but it's sort of like it's in my inventory, so I used it.
Yeah, they usually don't make a point of it because grenades are so useful. Just for the volume of biters versus the volume or the amount of iron you can consume. You just do so much, kill so many biters for so few iron with a grenade.
Nope, we still haven't had a throw from south.
Compared to ammo.
We've got our first attack on the right-hand side.
Uh-oh, it's a big one too. Friendly Fire's going to see it. Oh, look, he's going to get them all. If he can pull them outside the...
He's running hard. He's out of grenades.
Oh,
Hold
yeah,
space,
look.
hold space, eat the fish! Eat the fish!
Is he calling for help? I don't see... Zorky, I guess, is running. He doesn't have any grenades.
Funnily enough, he's not crafting grenades. He has the materials on him. He's not crafting them.
Zorky's coming over to help.
Oh, no, he's crafting. Okay.
Bloke must be in charge. Because he's not even moving.
Nah, 2 players is enough to deal with that problem.
Good job. Friendly Fire lived. Look at that.
Yeah, Friendly Fire still has a few problems he's trying to deal with.
Bitters are going to get him. He's out of ammo too.
So North is going for flamethrowers. They've started down the research tree for flamethrowers. They've decided they want fire. They have a pretty... Oh, and they've got pipes up, mass automated.
See, now Friendly Fire's got some grenades. I guess he didn't have it before?
He was handcrafting them.
Oh.
He had the materials on him, he just wasn't handcrafting, which is... Like, it's Factorio. You should be handcrafting at all times.
All the time.
Because unlike other games, you can keep moving. South seems to be having a problem. South is not as well prepared as what North is. They're also on a much higher evolution and threat. Oh my god, that grenade build is going to be so dead in a second. Friendly Fire's out there, more grenades.
They're walking around it.
Yeah, this is the problem with the medium biters.
Well,
Well, he needs a lot of them because they're mediums. They're going to take 3 grenades each medium biter.
Yep, there he goes.
He has guns.
He's got some guns. Guns to help him. Bad play.
Okay. So he survives to go again.
And then more right behind him.
Oh my god.
Not done.
The grenade build that never... It hasn't even crafted 1 grenade yet.
Well, he's got power. The spiders keep coming, destroying his power. Zorky's over to help.
Getting
the inside of the biter. Friendly Fire's down.
What's that? Thank you for the pledge on Patreon. Very much appreciated.
Oh, wow. Zorky's might be out of ammo here. He's not shooting. There's a grenade. I think he crafted one.
We have got biters on the silo. On the silo.
Uh-oh. Oh! Missed that. All the guns on the silo.
Oh, very dead.
This is
very dead.
Bloke's down. How did they get through? Did they...
They came straight in the bottom.
Straight down, I guess.
Paymo! Thank you. If you're here in chat, say so.
Okay.
Say so. Thank you so much for pledging.
They've handled the threat 27%.
A year in advance over at
Evo.
Patreon. And supporting ad-free
What do they have to
2022.
throw? Can they throw about 100 is all they got to throw.
Throwing 100 science packs for South. Oh, the guns on the left are dead.
Yep, we're gonna get them all.
That's a wave of spitters. They just decimate guns. Okay.
PP.
Yep. Oh, caught by North. It's obviously PP time. Silo needs the most valuable repair pack. Nah, it's only got 49 hit points missing. It's fine. Audio issues, we think. Okay. Okay, back ready. Every single time they pause, there's never a gun in range of a biter. South build better, but North just play better, I think. South has a lot of resources. They're just not putting it to use as effectively as what North is, I think.
And check out the red. There's some red stuff going on too. Oh, I didn't do the unpause. Mouse, come on.
Yeah, so it doesn't have gears. So it's not running.
Yeah, no gears, and yeah, it's weird. Oh, look, the gears are behind it. If they need to connect
that
those
belt,
gears.
yeah, but it's not done yet, and that's sort of the issue. Like, you're not having belts a poor excuse because you got green science right there that makes belts, and has assemblers on the belt for reasons. and they have all these assemblers here, all the ones that are using the handcraft stuff, that are now doing nothing. Just pick them up, put them to use, make them do something.
They're doing good with wall management.
They are, but they're having 3 players manage the wall.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the wall's getting eaten.
It's getting eaten. It's missing like 3 belts to start working again, to start producing more brick. They've had multiple attacks on the right-hand side, and nobody's wandered over there to put down a radar, a wall, a biter target, early warning system, anything. Has South thrown anything yet? No.
No. No, I have not.
If they have, it's nothing of merit. Like, that's another 350 packs.
All right, up over 30. It's going to get gnarly. We'll start having more mediums and smalls. There it is. There's your throw.
There you
Look,
go.
just threw 210 back. Not enough to do mediums. What was Warger telling us last time? 16.6?
Something?
Yeah, something like that. We'll see. If he was correct, it should not have triggered mediums yet. Close.
Okay, bloke's got it. It's fixed. Alright.
Hey, there's the reds. Okay. Oh, they pulled up the labs. Okay, so
they pulled up the labs.
their old
They pulled up
That's
some of the
good.
temporary assemblers. The belt of assemblers on the green science line has been picked up. So obviously they're definitely listening to the stream. G'day, mate. Welcome, bloke. Being a bloke, you also Australian, up at this ungodly hour, and the match continues.
English use bloke too.
I know they do. North has an attack coming in their mixed smelter, and it's not the first one. I've had a couple in a row now.
That wall, big, went right through the open gate.
It's a feature. It invites the neighbors in.
He plugged it up a bunch of wall, but it didn't close it in. There's still a way to snake through the wall. Friendly fires down. Grenaded himself. Poor soul.
And the guns on the left just gave up.
Yeah, they're out of ammo.
And watch the biters go in every different direction.
Yeah, scattered.
And watch Zorky start to blow up the base. And bloke. We got 2 players in here blowing up everything. So what do they have running? They have their mixed smelter. Their mixed smelter is running. They're getting steel up and running finally.
They got science running. They got steel axe going. No buffer for throwing yet.
They have the worst filter ever to automate grenades. I don't know who did that. You see this? You see this, man?
What is?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, they're gonna filter split up.
Yeah. They missed some copper and some stone.
It's not only that. If copper and stone gets on there, it'll stuck every time. You need to put the blank splitter, the normal splitter, afterwards to shunt that back onto the line.
Yep.
Rayclaw, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Biter Battles, because everybody likes PvP. PvP Factorio.
These patches on this map are fugly, man. Look at the one due north.
It's another mix. Yeah,
o'clock.
I know.
But it's not even a good
It's
mix.
mixed. There's copper in there. It counts.
Somebody, like a slight dusting of copper.
That's all you need, right?
It's stone, coal, and iron, and then they did a little sprinkle like the same that.
Hey! That's everything you need. That is
Italian
iron. No. That is
Chef Bay.
No. It's iron and coal for grenades, and some stone for some walls.
With the gooseneck arm and sprinkling a little copper on there, like and then he slaps it. You know.
That's everything you need. Friendly Fire just gave up. Zoomed in literally to watch it happen. He just walked through just a little bit too much spit at once.
So it's not under threat. They've got little bitty bits of biters still threatening, but...
Okay, Pied Piper
what is that guy's name is? Chef Bay? Is that Bay Chef?
I have no idea.
The Italian guy with the shades, he's all slapping the meat and he's doing this thing with the salt. Salt Bay. That's what it is. A Chef Bay. Salt Bay.
See, there we go. I don't know why we needed the extra belt to add to fix the filtering problem, but it's fixed. Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Copper Bay. That's what I'm gonna be. That guy's
Copper Bay.
sprinkling copper.
Not Michael Bay and just blow up everything. It's biter battles after all. You're allowed to blow up everything.
Pied Piper doing a good job. He pulled it away from the wall. He's trying to make the wall and square it off nicely.
He's trying to bring it out forward at least.
Yep. Nice and straight.
Obviously follows that straight walls save lives.
Straight walls save lives.
At least in Clowntown stream they do.
Friendly Fire is dancing around. He's doing good.
He gave up a minute ago and needed to lay down and have a break. Okay, are we going to put out some wall down here? This is the question. No, we're going to chop trees.
Zorky's giving it his all. Oh, and he's got another
wall.
In case the first 200 get past him, there's another 500 right behind it.
It is biter battles after all.
Friendly Fire is trying to get some radar over there. In answer to the question, the right side wall river does not block it.
No.
So, there you go.
No.
Wow. That's a
South,
lot.
no turrets. South has got no turrets. They're not... Well, they mostly got eaten.
And the source of the wall makers is getting eaten, so that's bad.
Oh, it's been eaten a few times by now. So's Burner City. So is the assembly machines that have ammo in them. Bloke has walled himself in and said, nah, not dealing with this. We're going to put down 10 wall and I'm going to stand behind it.
Shotgun. Hey, come back here. We're not done dancing. Look at that one. It just ran all the way to that grenade machine. You're going to kill 16 grenades in that same machine. That's no good.
Oh, wow. Like, I know you just came back from your death, but pick up the grenades on the way past. Because you just lost 17 of them. And power is an issue, because they only have 4... Oh, we've put power up here.
Oh, Clutch has some threat on the right side. He's quickly over there to get it.
Yeah, defensive radar went boom.
Yeah.
Okay, and Friendly Fire's little wall is less friendly. And bright red.
3 grenades for bloke.
Okay, so South has cleaned up. They've cleaned up. Yeah. They've got everything under control. Attacks coming in right now. Except,
yeah.
Q just watched Bagat vs Olgard on YouTube. That's last night's video, isn't it? Yes.
And they made it through the wall. Just gonna mosey on to the silo. That's a mosey.
Half the power's out. Hey, Dragon Gums!
I knew you'd be excited about that.
I'm so excited about them. The sad thing is they're putting them down first. You throw the first grenade in when they're all bunched up, then you run away and put down the gums behind you.
Red, green, blue. Blue, green, red. Good job. All right, Coach Kobai is calling out and Factorio is calling out attack on due north.
Kobai is not on their team.
No, he's a
spectator, streaming, shoutcasting, blah blah blah
blah.
Blah.
Look at Pied Piper.
Look at South team.
Watch it. Pied Piper might go down because of the acid.
Oh. Nah, South, North's got this. I'm looking at South, who, Zorky just laid down and had a break. You know that one machine that had 17 grenades that got eaten?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone along with its 2 friends.
The bloke's gonna go in the wall. Look, he's gonna dig his wall.
Mark the walls for decon and run through them. No! You got to the other side and there's biters on the other side already. The final stand of bloke.
He's like, I'm out of here. I'm digging the wall up. There you go. He pulled some fish. I saw him. He got some fish. Now he's coming back in. Put the wall back down.
Hold spacebar. Yeah, club him again. Oh no, we found some ammo. Okay.
He's gonna put it. He filled the wall back in. Close the door behind him.
Okay.
Oh man.
They're doing
Good
better than
play.
children. Children just leave the doors open all the time,
Yeah.
and then go, "It's hot. I'm going to turn on the air conditioner with the door wide open."
Wide open. Yep. Oh man.
All right, bloke threw some packs. There were packs in the boxes. They're useless there. We'll toss them.
Man.
Toss them and hope for the
That's
best.
good. Good job. 21 mediums for both sides.
And Piper retaliates. Okay.
Pied Piper's got only one wall or one very thin wall. He's going to double that up. It's not going to happen.
No.
Lots of honey, mate.
Like a boss.
Oh man, that's pretty good. I hadn't seen that before. The guy starts digging his way out of his own base and panic.
Think of the resub. Come back for 5 months.
Grab some
How you doing,
fish,
mate?
kills some biters, and goes right back in. Kuda, thanks for that sub. Thanks for my buddy JD. 5 months.
Yeah, North's pretty good on the defense. Because they're still
they're doing good. Straight
mostly
balls.
dealing with small biters. So they don't eat as much and they don't take as many grenades. They have a garbage smelter which is producing automated steel.
Friendly
Holy
fire
shit!
changes color.
There's steel furnaces. What changed color? Huh?
Friendly fire changes color. I thought he was white a minute ago. Now he's red.
Yeah, he was.
Zorky's down.
Yeah. He's probably done the JD thing where it's easier to find a red corpse than it is a white corpse.
Yep.
This is why JD is always red. Friendly fire is dealing with more unfriendly fire from biters. Much more.
Find Zorky's corpse.
The other grenade machines that friendly fire spent so much time putting down on the right hand side of the base, they're also gone.
They're gone. They're all dancing.
Friendly fire and Zorky's biters paths, they just crossed, tried to crossbreed the biters together.
Misdirection.
Yeah, it didn't work. Friendly kept his biters, Zorky kept his biters. Friendly, not with a shotgun. Not for a poor spitter. Just walk up and pickaxe it. It's quicker.
Uh-oh. Goodbye.
Oh, more in the south. And power is dead in the south.
There you go. Oh,
friendly.
Fire's down.
Yeah, just having a break. He is 57 fish. And more than enough materials to craft, like, a lot of grenades. He just did the JD thing and forgot to put the fish in the mouth. Red goes faster. Yes!
Euphemistic death declaration like in Pokemon where they say they faint. He's fainted. No, he died.
He did.
No, he's dead.
No, hang on. In Pokemon, they come back, right? Maybe they did just faint.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're basically, it's like a human cockfight is what's going on in Japan.
Yeah.
But instead of roosters, it's
it's
these
Pokemon.
crazy monsters, and you can't say they, Pikachu just sent 70 amps through Ant-Man. You got to say, oh, Ant-Man fainted. Right.
Oh, Friendly Fire was killed by Medium Buyer. No, actually, he was killed by Zorky. 100% by Zorky. The biter just got in the kill shot.
Yeah, he was in that mess.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I think Friendly Fire wins for the most time laying on his back.
Yeah. Most time fainted. Getting seen by that nurse.
Who's north versus south? We have Mysticlutchpipe in the north, along with Green Science Dutch in the south. Green
Definitely
Science
seems like Clutchpipe has the advantage. Although
they threw early.
They threw early, but there have been where team was way way ahead on Evo, had a good wall, and then things just went sideways, and they were done in 90 seconds.
So
who knows?
North for fire still has to complete the research, plus do flammables, plus do the actual flamethrower. So they're still a while away, and they're still running on one ghost lab. Because nobody can be bothered to do anything about it. But they have plenty. Well, they got a decent grenade production. They've set up a military build, a little hand-fed military build that's going to crank out the 50 packs they need.
And they're hitting the smelting now.
That's it. Friendly Fire officially takes away the award for this particular match of Hoe of the Match. He spent more time on his back than on his feet. He's definitely the Hoe of this match. Yeah, friendly still with the grenades. With the shotgun.
What is anti-pinging?
Top left corner, they got stuck, I guess?
No, when he pinged, there was nothing there. I'm wondering what he sees.
The wall's not parallel with the little wall down here. That's what it must be.
If you ever don't show up for one of these, and I do, I'm just gonna go invite myself on the anti-stream.
Oh, okay. Well, I have the studio set up now. So
I know.
In theory, I can do any match at any time.
Right.
Because otherwise, the Monday match is 6 a.m., which I could probably do, and then 8 a.m., which I wouldn't be able to do.
Yeah.
Well, we're in summer school holidays here, so you know,
that's right.
It'd be like the first match they'd probably be in the bed. Second match they'd probably be awake. Maybe I get away with it. Maybe I couldn't. I don't know. If it was a school day, forget it.
Yeah.
So, Bits the Spy is called out, go grab that oil. Because since South put in their little wall, they haven't had any attacks down there.
Yep.
Since North put in their little wall. Same as South. Since they put in that little wall, they haven't had any attacks. So they've blocked off the pathfinding and the biters are intentionally going around. And South is trying to repair.
Somebody's making cookies in our house.
Oh, that's just mean.
Smell cookies. That's one of the good things. Is my sense of smell has not departed. It's also one of the bad things because the wife threw down a bunch of fish the other night, and everyone went, "Oh God!" I guess we didn't lose our sense of smell. Fish was good, but cooking fish is no good.
Yeah, I don't like seafood.
Fish and chips, man. She's got a good batter that she's worked out.
Okay. Bloke has decided we're going to put power on the other side of the base. Do they need... Oh, they're borderline on power.
A lot of folks have been losing their smell with the COVIDs.
Yeah, smell and taste. They're the two things I hear go every time.
Yeah. Not for us. We're good. Just a bad cold thus far.
Well, the other thing, yeah, is it's getting more contagious, but less deadly, which is
less severe. Which that's good. I'm good with that. Right.
Yeah, eventually, it's going to turn into like the worst version, a worse version of the common cold.
Yeah, hope so. Just work itself out to where we don't even notice it. That'd be great. So mom's had Delta and Omicron, and she just said, "Oh, let me just tell you, Omicron way easier, way easier."
Just over it at this point, I bet.
Over it, yep. She said way easier.
Oh, we got more dragon gums out. Blokes going with the gums.
Oh, left side, they snuck in.
Oh, because everybody was on the right-hand side. So I'm watching South, and
55 grenades in a box.
The box is not tasty yet.
It's not tasty just yet. Bloke with the or Zorky with the impromptu wall.
Doesn't have a lot of coal. Mysticlutchpipe has started researching plastic.
Yeah.
Plastic sulfur flamethrower. So they're going oil heavy. They have oil. It's tanked up. There is nothing in it because, oh, Pipeinator put it down and picked it back up.
Yeah, he didn't want him. He didn't want those pump jacks to get destroyed, so he picked them up and ran around out there with them.
And North does not have nearly enough fuel to keep the boilers running.
Oh, power. They're hurting on power.
Oh, they're hurting hard on power. I don't have enough coal.
Yeah, look, it's red. Their power's red. I was wondering, why is that tank not filling up like crazy? It's because the pump jacks aren't going very, very much, and their power is red. Yeah, and they are hurting on coal.
Oh, that's what it is. They're trying to run a coal line across the base off the buffers.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's this? That's a split of coal. Run it to the north.
South is up to 41% Evo, and they're continuing to battle.
They're holding on for dear life.
Holding on.
Want to defend the oil with the first fire? Because it doesn't create pollution. So what you're going to try and do is you're going to put it down. You're going to hope that the biters choose to walk around it.
East side, filtering through the
dragon gums,
furnace walls.
No, dragon gums.
Gosh.
They're not walls. They're far from walls. They're gums.
Yeah. Friendly fire, doing his magic, pulling them away.
Lobbing grenades.
You can see where the belt was. A nice orderly line of stone.
Yeah, that hasn't run in a long time.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Zorky doing his dance.
Garbage smelters. Oh no! So the garbage smelters are producing stone walls still.
Yeah.
Okay. So they still have some sort of stone production.
They got about 100 wall in their pocket.
Yeah, but again, same story. Everything's filtered down to one belt, and the one belt's not enough to move the material through fast enough. So they have too much smelting and not enough production, because the production keeps getting eaten.
They're still alive. I would have not thought they'd been alive this long. 52 minutes.
North has a problem on the right-hand side. Clutch is going to have to deal with that. He ran the opposite direction. Go, Clutch.
French toast, man. It's a good one.
Jetty comes up with the best names? Yes, sometimes.
See, you have bread. You cook some flour and yeast one time, and then you take that big draw off the cigarette and you go, cook it again, and then it becomes toast. And then you do a third time, and then it's what's his head, Adam Driver as in Star Wars going more, and then you cook it again a third time with egg.
That's too much. That's too much. Too much. Oh, Friendly Fire's trying to get his wall production back up and running, which desperately needs a splitter there. Or two belts to meet head on and side load, and yeah. How much? So they don't have... Oh!
Look at a third time.
No, that's fine.
Are they rebuilding? Are they still building? Yep, look.
South is rebuilding, yeah. Apart from the attack that's coming in on the left.
There we go.
Grenade, more grenades, a few grenades, a couple of grenades, more grenades. We're out of grenades. By the speed at which we're running. Oh no, there was one. We're crafting.
Maybe he said to readjust and get his... Oh, there's another one right
another one in the front. Do those machines have grenades? Not really, but they are getting kept fed at least iron.
I think that line's broken now.
Power in north, it has been fixed. Has been fixed properly or patched? It's been patched with a couple of... Oh, no, it's been fixed.
Green. 2,300 oils has been banked, so they're fixed now. You're right.
It's been half patched, half fixed.
This base is looking rough.
South? No, South's base looks fine. You just got to ignore all the corpses. Don't forget, every couple of minutes it clears off 90% of the corpses on the map.
Yeah.
So there's actually a lot of corpses there.
So this is post clearing several times. Yeah, looking at now.
Yeah.
And Zorky's still dancing out there.
Oh, there was another wave. I missed it. I left. I thought it was... Oh, yeah, we're down to 2 left. It's fine. He's got that. No, there's more coming. Bits is calling attack on the right. Yeah, North is dealing with attacks from the right-hand side. So, we went from preferencing the left side to now North is preferencing the right side and South is preferencing everywhere.
This is dangerous because you can't see. The fog of war starts about right there, and you can't. And no one can see over there. There could be this massive, massive attack, and that is so close to the silo. There's nothing there. All of the everything is except for this one thin little line full of grenades. Not full of grenades. There's only about what 9 grenades there. It's the only thing between them and the silo.
Has flamethrower tech, do they? Confirmed. They have flamethrower tech.
They got the pipe set up. I don't think it's full of oil yet. Chrono is doing that.
No, Pied Piper is doing pipes. Who else would you trust with the pipes? Well, in 90% of corpses, just so you have an idea of where attacks came from. So if you have automated defenses, you can gauge by how many corpses are around or not around, how well your defenses did. So, because they've run the oil through the south, or through around the river, there is no way they can run fire down there. So they're not going to be able to protect that with fire.
Let's go watch friendly fire here in a second. The wall's doing great at keeping them at bay.
I think he's
4 deep. Friendly fire on his heels.
Yeah, no, he's got it.
There's a problem. He had a good wall out here, but it was unattended.
No, friendly fire doesn't. Yeah, he's got it just. Oh look,
Zorky's got 2.
You know that
and they're
wall
losing
build?
that wall rebuild again.
Yeah, someone needs to just go through and just empty the smelters. Like every single time you walk past it, empty the smelters. Craft wall. Wall is quick and easy to craft. Very quick, very easy to craft.
Zorky got most of them. Couple of them doubling back.
I'm surprised. So all of South Team has shotguns, do they?
No, 2 of them do.
No. All 3 have shotguns. They all have heavy armor. They all have SMGs and shotguns. Bloke is actually firing AP ammo. And crafting military science by hand.
Big attack right to the silo.
And
they turned away.
Most importantly, none of them have light armor. They're thrown on the ground somewhere. Oh my god, that's gonna hurt. How much was that?
How many grenade upgrades do
that's
they
only
have?
like 3%.
Fine flammables. Nope.
South has 1 grenade upgrade.
Yep.
And North has, I assume, only 1, because there's no point having more than 1. The second one doesn't... So, you need 1 to take a medium biter kill from 3 grenades down to 2 grenades. 4 grenades down to 3 grenades, is it?
The oil routing is done, but I don't see any flamethrowers up for North.
They have 5 built with 2 on the belt.
Oh, they're belting them.
Yeah, they just need a buffer. And that is a buffer.
Yes.
That's a buffer of what? 7 or 8?
What are they missing?
Steel?
Engines, right? No.
Steel.
Steel. Oh, yeah. Okay.
The
right,
bottom
back down
line is
here.
steel.
So Zorky's down. Friendly Fire is pulling him away.
He's got it. Friendly Fire's got this. He's had plenty of practice now. He spent the first half of the match laying down, having a break, thinking over his life choices. Then he changed to red, and since then he has been a champ and taken him out pile after pile after pile.
Yeah. I would say.
He went from pro to pro in half a match.
Renewed commitment. Oh, he went down. First time in a long time. They got him.
His legs were tired. He needed a rest. There's grenades in those machines. Zorky's cleared off that lot. Bloke is trying.
That base is shrinking, slowly shrinking.
We've
crossed 1 hour. Well done.
It's not shrinking. It's just being rebuilt better each time.
False. It's shrinking.
It's being rebuilt with practice and love and care. And less walls.
Yeah, we're at 61 minutes, man. It's great. 62 minutes.
Alright, so it's 3k oil. We have flamethrowers in the north. They've put 3 on the top wall. That's it? 4. No, 3 on the top wall. And Bits is putting a flamethrower down there. You can't put a flamethrower down there. It'll burn the pipes.
Yeah, whatever reason, this was under attack several times in the early days, or in the early
as soon as they put the wall there and they blocked it, it hasn't been attacked since. So I think it's just the biters can't path there anymore, so they're intentionally going around.
Some sort of pathing logic. Start sending them around.
So maybe that's it. That's maybe why we see more attacks on the left than the right, because most people are right-handed, so they're defending the right side of the base first with wall, and not the left-hand side. Maybe that's what it all is. Alright, so South team, we have 3 players rebuilding. And nobody bothering about the biters that are flanking them.
Keep your eye on the grenades. The grenade build that could. Friendly Fire's over to go engage.
Yeah, they're engaged. So 3 grenades. Yeah, so it's the grenade upgrade takes it from 4 grenades for a medium biter down to 3. Cool. The wall is
3 to 2.
I think it's 4 to 3. 4 to 3.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hole in the wall.
Yeah, finally. Okay, spitters are way more dangerous. They seem to target everything. They took out the radar because it's a military target.
Yep.
Zorky comes up to engage. Lob and run. Lob and run.
Yep. Good job. Did it. Friendly Fire's on 6 o'clock.
1, 2. Yeah, it's 4 to 3.
If they're gonna
4 to 3. And spitters are like 1 grenade, maybe 2. Spitters are nothing. The dangerous part of spitters is the spit.
Joey, that's what's pretty amazing is that they're dragging north into deep water.
Well, South is about to hit 50% Evo.
Yeah,
and that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, 2.4% Evo, and we see the larges, and then there's not really going to be an answer. Because I don't know that anything but fire can kind of take fire, and a bunch of wall can keep them out of their base.
So I missed it. North through 80, no, almost 200 military science packs. Because they have a military build up and running.
Well, I've been watching the dance go on down south for a lot of the time.
Yeah, I have too. Stuff. I have too, but that took up Evo 2%.
Yep.
So a couple more throws like that.
Yep.
With 200 military, and if North threw everything they had right now, they'd probably hit 50%. And friendly fire needs another break. His legs are tired. Just needs to rest it up. Has 165 grenades and 29 fish, so it's maybe an inventory management problem.
Yeah, no one's pushed up to the biter triangle in a long time.
A long time. South is better at fighting.
Look at the base shrinking.
The building.
The base is shrinking. It's shrinking.
South has very good grenade management.
I guess so, because yay, I thought there was a cookie going on.
They're lobbing them left, right, and center, and somehow they're keeping up with production. Ask Lady Clown, do I get a cookie too? I want a cookie.
No, there's a cookie here. It is banana and peanut butter cookie.
That sounds horrible. Forget it. Forget that I asked.
Well, it's definitely not the texture I was expecting.
South is basically no walls. Yeah, look, if you have a player on defense and they can kill them off reasonably quickly, you don't really need walls. At 50%, they're going to regret not having walls. But then again, walls don't last long at 50% either.
Yeah, I had to bail on that. I had to spit that out.
Oh, that was that bad, was it?
Yeah, I had to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
Do we admit to Cloud Lady how bad the cookie was? It was great.
Crazy?
Right?
What are you crazy? What are you crazy?
It was great.
Shut your mouth right now? What'd you shut your mouth, JD?
Best cookie ever.
What are you doing? Are you gonna get us both in trouble? Is that what you're gonna do?
No, just you. Just you.
You're gonna get us both in trouble. You're gonna get us both in trouble.
Just you. I wasn't allowed to have a cookie. Remember?
No.
Chetty wants a Vegemite cookie. Oh, gross.
What are you crazy?
Chetty doesn't like Vegemite. Gross. Alright.
Okay.
South they have flamethrower tech. They just need engines. And engines. And engines, which you cannot handcraft. For reasons. Oh, no, they have engines. They have engines.
Okay. All right. Back in action. 891. There's 50. That's 50 and a half. There you go.
Okay, so we're gonna see bigs any second now.
And they didn't throw the military yet, did they? That's green and red only. Oh, they did.
There it goes. 51.5.
There it is. Okay. It's a good amount.
Only it's crude and steel now. They have some steel. That was biters that pissed off and took out everything. Friendly fire. Why do you have no hit points ever?
Ever. He's got 12.
He's got 50, which is a lot more than I thought.
He's got 0 for 3 on the health bar.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. All right, big.
A
here
big
goes
spot in the south. Okay.
All right, watch quick. It's going to happen quick.
I don't know. Hang on. How many grenades does everybody have? 30, 130, 200. So they have plenty of grenades.
It's also this. You also got to dance around with the spitters, right? And
yeah,
an acid, and it's going to hurt, man. So
yeah, it's the acid that really gets you.
Yeah.
Friendly fires, building the wall, ignoring the biters. I'm gonna chew through it.
Okay, so see, that was 2. Yeah, it's 3-2. So he was killing by mediums in two hits.
So it's 3-2. And North has their fire up, but the radar that's meant to be covering the right-hand side is powered by a ghost power pole. No.
What?
No. What?
No. What?
What? Oh, this one. So the one on the right has power, but then it's going to the ghost one on the left, which is then going to the
There he goes.
one on the right. God.
He just fixed it. Clutch just
I hate that about power poles now.
Yeah, the
don't
ghost
auto
will steal
cable.
your connection.
Yeah, they don't just auto rewire anymore.
The ghost
Seriously,
will steal
so
your
I should
connection.
go personal fire. So flamers are nerfed. Everything is nerfed in biter battles.
Here
Thoroughly.
we go. Here's large. Watch this. Watch the acid. These guys are going to step in some acid thinking it was mediums because that's what they're used to, and it hurts.
It hurts, and it's the slowdown. Damage, lifetime, duration, missed it. It's actually the slowdown that does most of the damage. Because it's like walking through molasses. Power balls and ghosts? Nope. Nope. If your power line decides to go through a ghost power pole, you are still screwed. Oh. So all fire, the actual fire bonus is nerfed. So
Fire
personal
damage. So it's regardless of what weapon delivers it. It's just fire damage is nerfed. Something like 92% reduced.
And look, grenades are nerfed, SMGs are nerfed, everything is nerfed.
Yeah. But I mean, look how dominant fire is at 92% effective. That's why every team does
Oh yeah,
it.
yeah. It's still
effective.
yeah. It's the problem is fire is OP to start with.
80. It is 8% as effective as it is in vanilla, and it is still the dominant way to deal damage to advanced pipers.
So damage for a flamethrower is 100 per second minus 88.04 fire per second. So it does 12% of the normal damage.
All right, here we go. Big attacks. A lot of blues.
Oh, they have fire.
We got fire.
They
That's
have
good.
fire. Friendly fire, drag them to the left. We want to go towards the flamethrower on the other side of the wall. On the other side of the wall.
Oh, see, this is rough.
Look at how many grenades he's using.
All of them.
And he now has to alternate between fish, grenade, fish, grenade, fish, grenade.
Zorky's down.
Zorky's down. Bloke's down.
Uh-oh.
Flamer is down.
They're hitting the flame. Oh, uh-oh. That's it's
And,
down.
You know, we have small biters, small spitters, medium spitters, big spitters. Everything's on fire and none of it gives a shit. Because it's so nerfed. So, big spitter...
Oh, he stepped. Look at that. He stepped in the acid. There you go.
Stay still, spitter. Movement speed minus 40%. That's the killer. You step in that acid, minus 40% debuff to your movement speed, and it slows you down, it keeps you in the acid even longer. The large case landfill too, or just behemoths, larges as well. So that'll be another thing. If they get a nice fire front and they can hold them back, like North is doing here and here, they might start landfilling around as they get taken out. Here
There it
as
is.
well.
Zorky's going to go down.
And
There's
there.
no way. There's no way. That hurts too much. Friendly
Oh,
fire with
called
the steel axe.
So steel axe is the one thing that's not nerfed. If you need to pull out the steel axe, you get full damage.
Yep, you get full damage. Go bloke.
Friendly
48 hit points.
Still lobbing grenades.
Oh,
Still
my goodness.
lobbing.
Done. Bloke's down.
Friendly's up. Friendly's up. He's got... Oh no,
Zorky's down.
Zorky's having a break too. Friendly's running and lobbing. Lobbing and running. He's... Oh no, he's still lobbing.
He's on his heels.
He keeps overthrowing.
Yep.
He needs to throw at his feet.
1,000
Oh!
green. 1,000 green. Good job. Good job, North.
This is how you put the knife in and give it a twist. Just a little twist on the way out. South, you're in trouble, are you? Oh, look, here, have 1,000 science packs. Oh, no, Zorky gave up. Bloke is taking him out. Oh, Friendly Fire's back in spawn. That's where he went. He also needed a break.
What's Auntie looking at?
The problems.
Zorky's down.
So, the silo did have 3 guns. It doesn't have 3 guns anymore.
Oh, yeah. That was from that first run. Oh, look, and there's one guy on it. There's a small one on it just sitting there.
It also means that the guns are not going to pull biters towards the silo, so it might actually save them.
For a while. Yeah, look.
Zorky, hit that one guy. No, hit the... No.
Too busy.
Just hit him on the way past. He's a small biter. He just needs... Friendly Fire. No. Oh,
there you go. Oh.
Twice. Okay, like 8 grenades later, that big biter's gone. Oh, we're calling it. We're throwing the walls in.
He picked up a light armor. Somebody threw some light armor on the ground.
Oh, on the ground, he finally picked it up.
Yep, he threw a wall down, and which picked up the light armor into his inventory.
Lob. More lobs. North is mostly okay. South is still dealing with a few problems. Friendly Fire really loves hitting his own base with those grenades. His name is picked well. It is. Confirm this for me. Would you... Biter corpses can landfill the river. Big biters and behemoths can landfill the river.
I have not called GG yet, and they're...
No, it's not over. They've got this.
I mean, North is under no threat. Like, they're under no tension at all.
No, they've got like 100 red and like 150 green they could throw. That could make all the difference.
Oh, look, they got another flame turret up.
Bloke is on fire.
And
he's not on fire.
Burning up their base. It's burning their base, but they're killing some biters. Burning up the stone furnaces.
Gave up. So what's not on fire yet?
And Bloke is going to go out the side door again. Look like, oh, he's grabbing fish. He's getting dogpiled by these guys. Got a gun.
Pulled out the SMG. Unfortunately, he's standing in that spit.
Oh.
It's that spit.
Mm-hmm.
Taken out by a big spitter.
Small spitter on the silo again.
And a big biter that did have 40 hit points, and they've gone back out. And Zorky's shooting it with a machine gun, which is next to pointless.
Well, he's gonna get it. Yep.
Yeah. Hang on, Zorky. Is Zorky
Still
using
going.
his red ammo?
It is 78 minutes.
Zorky...
Last time they did this, Mysticlutchpipe and Green Sights.
The labs are on fire. The labs were on fire.
Labs are on fire. Yep.
Oh look, clown. It's a clown defense.
What? You mean run around in circles or lay down
No. Put down a steam engine.
Steam engine. Oh, steam engine wall.
Multiple flamers. There we go. Pipes hooked up.
Oh wow, that's a ton. I don't think they're gonna get this one. They're not gonna defend this one. Here we go.
The silo is
There it is.
It's
keep it right here.
Not being attacked yet.
Somebody.
Oh no, it's hit spit. There we go. 2,000, 1,000. GG. North still has a few seconds to fall, but correct.
Yep.
Muscat Ho, correct. Friendly Fire.
All done.
So Friendly Fire built 57,000 walls and did 62,000 damage to the walls and died 15 times.
Yep.
In his defense, Chrono in the north did 51,000 damage to the walls.
There it is. Friendly fire, high score, man. Oh yeah, timer.
Wow. Wow. So North end up making 800 military, almost 5k green and 2k red. To South,
friendly
700 1.8.
Friendly fire. I would say friendly fire evolved, leveled up in the middle of that match, right? He was running around in his white text, and then he tore off his normal uniform and went superhero, and just went dipped into a phone booth, came out as super friendly fire, and then started whooping ass. So there you go.
That wasn't even close. It was super close. Friendly Fire had that. He just needed to change over the red color way earlier in the game. Like right at the start, if he'd gone red, it could have flipped the whole tides.
Yep.
All right. Predictions.
Well done.
Choose
Super
our
Hello, my friend.
North
Stay a while and listen.
wins.
Level 9,000.
78,000 channel points are going to be redistributed. Yeah. Somebody took a big win, I bet.
I think I bet 10.
10?
Oh, you know,
10 points or 10,000?
I don't know. I clicked the 10 button.
Okay.
So I got that going for me.
You just go in all. Go in all. There would be a rematch. So, what we're doing, we shoutcast the bottom battles matches. So, this was Mysticlutchpipe versus Green Science Dutch, with Mysticlutchpipe in the as the home team. So eventually there will be a rematch with Green Science Dutch versus Mysticlutchpipe, or it's already happened, with Green Science Dutch as the home team, where they get to choose the map and which pack to start with.
Yep, I'm looking now to see if that's already happened. That did happen. So that was the last match. That was on December 12th. And that one went 90 minutes. Green Science was the home field. And now it's flipped. And so I think they are done playing each other this time. So, yeah.
North did really well. North, unfortunately, didn't have quite enough of a challenge.
Well, North was not really in danger for too long at any point in that game. It was good. They had good defenses up, and South didn't throw anything at them any time before that, so they were ready for just about anything.
And Clown and I both missed it.
Along. What's that?
Clown and I both missed it. North was about to set up a blue science build.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, we were watching all the action on the south side.
South was the busy side.
South was the busy side. Hey, why is this base shrinking?
It's not shrinking. It's evolving. It's being rebuilt better each time. North did really well. I watched our anti-elite stream. We tend to follow wherever the action is.
Yeah, I just tend to follow the action.